Welcome back to Land House. Check this out. My workplace was cleaning out one of their storage buildings, and they were going to throw away this podium. What is that, a 1/2 inch plexiglass? I was like, hold on, I'll take that. That's a nice set of glass. So anyway, I thought I could maybe use that, I don't know, maybe like a router table or something, so you can see down below. Well, Emma's taking a short nap, and so I think I'm gonna walk around the property here and do a little cleanup. I may also do a little bit of construction here on the workshop. I bought a piece of the siding, and I might go ahead and just get that back here on the back. That one. Let's see what we could do here. I'm gonna have to cut most of the pieces back here. So I think it would be fun to go ahead and get this corner started so that I can work on the rest of this. As you can see, the Tyvek is starting to fade pretty good, and then that stuff is cheaper and older, and it is definitely starting to rip up. But so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do right now, is get this piece cut and installed. Picked up these scrap pieces to throw away, and ooh, guess I should also throw that out too. Alright, and I also was able to finish getting this one piece here. Not the most perfect fit, but definitely better than it was. So one more sheet closer to having this thing done. Looks like I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3 there to finish that. And then these are gonna be 33-inch pieces, I believe, up here. So I'll need like 2 for that. And then let's move around over here, see what's left. Over here I'm gonna need, so 1, 2, 2.5, and then the back side just needs the top strips. So, I mean, it's coming along. I still have about 130 bucks worth to buy, but not too bad. Yesterday I was exhausted. I just sat around the house with Emma. We read some, and I didn't do anything. But we rested up well last night. Now it's time to do some work. Years ago, I purchased a green screen with stand. And I was gonna set this up real quick because a company sent me a mini projector. It's an LED-based projector from Ohmser. And I've been testing it out just on the wall, and it works really well, but definitely good to have a white background. So anyway, I'm going to set up this green screen real quick and put just a bed sheet on it to allow me to get a good picture here. I bought this green screen on Amazon. I'm going to guess somewhere around 8 to 10 years ago, and I've only used it about 15 times, but it's definitely a good green screen. Okay, got the screen set up. I think it's going to do well for a projector screen. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and make my review. Last night the temperature got down to about 25 degrees, and there were a few cold spots in the floor of the house, and that's because the insulation was removed for various reasons under there. So I think I've got some insulation at the top of the tiny house up here that's free to be used for this kind of thing. So let's climb up there real quick and get that insulation. It's been quite a while since I've pulled this ladder down here. Let's see if it still slides really smooth. Yeah, not too bad. This tiny house was a fun project back in the day. Someday I will do some more work on it here. Let's see what we got up here now. Well, we got one piece. It's better than nothing though. Man, I've not been up here in probably 6 months or more. Ooh, let's take a look. Hey, some nice glasses. Real nice glasses. I think I'll take those. They're my snips. So the project where I left out on this place was putting the little vapor barrier up there along the wall. And that was to hopefully one day prevent moisture from getting up in there. I've noticed that whenever my closet in my office is closed and the pantry is closed, it's the coldest room in the whole house. So what I want to see is if that location has insulation obviously fallen out of it. So that would be right over here, I do believe. Let's see here. So we got, let's see, kitchen. Yeah, it should be somewhere around here. You can't really see much. Let me find. All right, so that would be the sink. So yeah, right around here should be the pantry. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's where the pantry is. I need to stuff some insulation in there. And then let me find other spots that also need it. I know it was tough for you to see down there, but it looks like there's somewhere around 4 or 5 of those spots that need to have some insulation. So my goal here is to take this big block and cut it into 4 sections. So I'm just gonna hold it down with some 2x4s and then try to cut it in half.
Okay, I think that should do it. 4 pieces there, and then this piece here. I guess it helps to push record whenever I'm working, but I forgot. Okay, so I just got this piece right here put in. Now I'm going to move over here to this one, where it's also had the insulation removed. Looks like some kind of nest in here. Maybe a mouse nest? That's not good. See that? Which means I got to put out some poison under here and find out where it's getting in.
Well, that's not good. I don't like knowing there's a mouse under the house. I also don't like knowing there's a way for a mouse to get in to the crawl space. So I'm gonna scan the perimeter of the house real quick and see if there's an obvious place they're getting in. It's just the train. It comes by every day, twice a day. So see if I can find out where this guy is coming in. I've got a stick to remove that nest. I kind of have a feeling that there's like the 2 halves of our home were put together and screwed, and so if he could get into like in here somewhere, that he could find his way in there. I also noticed that when I was in the bathroom, there was a slight draft coming from under one of the walls. And where the 2 pieces of the house are put together, there's no insulation in that middle strip. So what I'm going to do is just get some of that spray foam and fill that whole crack, the whole length of the house, and that will help to keep this place insulated.
Doesn't seem to have been used anytime recently.
Done. Took forever. There were probably 12 spots down there without insulation, so a lot worse than I thought. But I found 2 eggs in that nest, which means it wasn't a mouse nest. It was a bird's nest from when this place was moved. So that's good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close all of these vents here to stop the air from going in. It should be quite fascinating to see just how many, or how insulating all of that will affect the temperature in there, because I probably found 6 spots back towards our bedroom, which is where it's been getting really cold. And the spot under the bathtub had no insulation at all, about a 2-foot chunk. So that was some pretty serious space there that was letting out some heat. My thoughts now, though, are what's going to happen to the crawl space. All those spots were allowing heat to go down into that spot. And now that it's not there, I'll have to keep an eye on things to see if it's gonna freeze. Trim work is fairly new to me, so I spent most of this morning getting the first piece installed for Ashley's bookcase. Looks pretty good. Now Emma and I are outside. She's playing with her cell phone, and I am trying to scoop up some of the gravel that has washed down here so that I can put it in this over here. So that's what today's plan is. I just decided this is a lost cause. I'm not able to recapture enough rock to fill much of this, so I just got, what, 6 to 10 feet right there, and just barely. So when I have some money, I'll have to just buy some gravel and put in here. I need probably enough for 50 foot, honestly. So one day. Emma has just crawled the entire length of the house to find me. She is really getting this crawling thing down. Well, Emma and I were just watching some My Little Pony. It's one of her favorite shows. In here getting some trim done. I just got this bottom piece cut, installed. It's really nice. I like that a lot. Good job. What a crawl. That's great. You gonna come to me, or are you gonna go to the power tools? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you're not quite ready for these yet. Come back in about 2 years, and you can help me drill stuff. Emma and I just got back from Lowe's, where we bought several things. Light bulb for the kitchen and some stuff that I had to replace at work. There was a screen door handle that I replaced, and it only lasted a month before they broke it. So anyway, I had to replace that. I also got a couple of things here. One of these, I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but I'm hoping it fits on this pipe. Hi! Come on. Oh, nice. Okay. So my plan here, it's going to be a video for next week, will be to put some PVC pipe in here and go attached up there, and it's going to add an extra truss to the shop in here, or to the storage building, I guess you call it. Anyway, I just figured that when snow load happens, that's going to be nice to give a little bit of extra support in there. Anyway, that's going to be good. I paid somewhere around $7 for these lights, and this one is out, as you can see. And so I bought a new one at Lowe's here. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how long this one lasted. Maybe it was a year and a half, something like that. So I mean, it wasn't great, but it's not too bad. It's a slightly different color. I bet Ashley's going to notice. You probably can't tell the difference, but anyway, better than nothing. I wanted to show you that I have been working on Ashley's bookcase. So what I got done was this piece today, and I know it's not much, and you're thinking that's all you got done, but when you have a kid like Emma who doesn't take many naps, you are just happy to get things done when you have the time. So I did cut the other 3 like that, so there'll be one on the edge and then here and there. And then all of these middle pieces are going to be smaller, which means I have a lot of work to do to get all of those done. So hopefully this evening I can work on getting the next 3 pieces like that installed. Well, this week wasn't super exciting. Ashley should be home in about an hour from work. It's the day before Thanksgiving, which means the grocery store where she works is crazy busy, so she's going to be exhausted. My Yoshi hatched. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it, and next week we'll have hopefully something exciting. Hopefully we're going to pick out a Christmas tree for Emma's first Christmas. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.